Bounce with me, bounce with me. Can you bounce with me, bounce with me? Can you bounce with me, bounce with me?
What's going on, everybody? DJ Ryan, Tah-Dah Productions. Got another gig log here for you, but I want to take a minute of your time this time and talk to you real quick, give you one tip, if you will, and then talk to you about lighting. If you're just tuning in from the review on the Intimidator Wave IRC by Bday, thanks for following along. Right up here, it should tell you how far you got to skip ahead if you just want to see more footage. For those of you guys that are just tuning in and haven't seen this light before, prepare to be blown away. This thing is by far the coolest light I've got my hands on in the last couple years. 5 independent moving heads. You know, they're stuck on one axis, but they make cool patterns, and they don't have the gobo, but they shoot the tightest, crispest beams of color, and they go for days. Let's talk about the tip real quick. Lighting. For those of you guys who do repeat customers business, and even if you're not doing repeat customer business, but you got the lighting, change it up. Do different stuff. One advantage I have is I have a lighting guy, Travis. The best, man. He follows with me to pretty much every event we do, and he's constantly thinking of different ways to change up the lighting, mount it up differently. He's also the best cameraman I got, so a lot of the footage you see is done by Travis. Thanks, Travis. Alright, so switch up your lighting, change it up, do different things. Perfect example, this is the 3rd time we've done an event for this customer in this calendar year. So we were just with them 4 months ago, and I can't show up and do the same exact thing that I did 4 months ago. At least I can't personally. For those of you guys that can do that, right on. I can't do that. So we showed up, we brought pretty much all different lighting that we brought the time before. The only exception is we used the drape and the facade, or combination, or one of the two pretty much at every event, with the exception of weddings. A lot of times at weddings we exclude that just because you're not trying to be this dominating force. This was a birthday party, alright? We're there to have fun. We're trying to make this kind of like a dance floor-y area. They had beer pong going, they had another room, so it wasn't like I was sole focused, and I'm cool with that. I provided background music most of the night. There was times when people danced. There was people shaking their booties all over the place all night long. Just because they weren't dancing in front of me doesn't mean we weren't getting to them. We were getting to them wherever they were, and that's what it's about. We went through all different genres of music, and that's another tip. So 2 tips. Changing up your lighting constantly. Don't repeat your same thing if you can for different customers. It creates a different environment. They'll thank you. They will notice that you do different stuff. And then play what the customers want to hear. So 2 tips. Play what the customers want to hear. I guess I can't say that enough. It's one of the biggest compliments I get is, the music was fantastic, thank you. That was exactly what we wanted to hear. And it's not because I'm sitting there going, oh, I want to hear Rehab and stuff like that. I like that kind of music. Don't get me wrong, I play a lot of it. A lot of people like that stuff. But if I got a dance floor of my parents and older, I'm probably going to score better with a classic rock or maybe even a country tune. So you got to really think about who your customer base is and who you're playing to. Golden tips right there. And then when you get far enough into the night, a lot of times you've built up the trust and you can experiment with tracks that maybe you want to hear that they may not go for. You'll be surprised. If you get their trust, they'll go for it. Some of them will leave the dance floor, but for the most part, they'll all stay there. So, alright, change up your lighting, make it something different, something new, and give them the music they want to hear. Let's talk about the lighting that we used in this gig log. Centerpiece right here. Followed by that, we had 3 Slim Par 56s on either side of it across the top, and then we ended out the truss. It was just a 10-foot truss with an Intimidator 150 on each end. Underneath that, we hung 2 color palettes. And then we also did a color strip mini effects underneath the Intimidator Wave to kind of throw out some laser there too. I'm a big fan of color wash, if you can't tell. I mean, we've got 9 color washing lights on this truss and 3 non-color washing lights. So, but we were in an outdoor environment, okay? We had a lot of area that wasn't super lit, and this gave us the opportunity to throw light in pretty much a 40 by 40 area and cover it pretty well without running any uplighting or anything like that. So all based from the truss. If you look at in the video, on either speaker stand there is, or pole, we have the Swarm 5 effects that would be to my right, and then we have the Circus running on the left.
cool kids, they seem to fit in. Wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.